Boeing. It's a name synonymous with aviation. For decades, Boeing represented American ingenuity, innovation, and success. The company built airplanes that connected the world. It employed generations of skilled workers. Boeing was a source of American pride. But something changed. The once mighty Boeing began to falter. The company that soared to such heights faced a crisis. Its reputation was tarnished. Its finances were in disarray. What went wrong? The answer is simple: greed. Boeing, once driven by engineering excellence, became fixated on profits. The company prioritized short-term gains over long-term stability. Safety, once paramount, took a back seat to the bottom line. This is the story of how greed ruined Boeing. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of corporate avarice and the importance of prioritizing safety and quality. The numbers paint a bleak picture. In 2024, Boeing lost a staggering $11.8 billion. That's almost $1 billion every month. The company's revenue plummeted. Aircraft deliveries dwindled. Investors grew wary. The once reliable commercial airplanes division, the heart of Boeing's business, suffered a massive 55% drop in revenue in the last quarter of 2024. The company delivered a mere 57 aircraft, a 64% decline from the previous year. These figures are not just statistics. They represent a company in crisis. Boeing's financial woes are not a sudden downturn. They are the result of years of prioritizing profit over quality and safety. This short-sighted approach has cost the company dearly, both financially and reputationally. The message is clear: greed doesn't pay. In Boeing's case, it has led to financial ruin and a crisis of confidence. Boeing's problems weren't confined to the boardroom. The company's workforce, the backbone of its manufacturing prowess, grew increasingly disillusioned. Years of cost-cutting measures, outsourcing, and pressure to prioritize production speed over quality had taken their toll. In late 2024, tensions reached a boiling point. Machinists, the skilled workers responsible for building Boeing's aircraft, went on strike. For 53 days, picket lines halted production at Boeing's factories. The strike was a powerful symbol of the workers' frustration and a major blow to the company's already struggling production. The strike highlighted a critical issue: the disconnect between Boeing's management and its workforce. The workers, once proud of their contributions to American aviation, felt undervalued and ignored. The strike ultimately ended with some concessions from Boeing, but the underlying issues remained. The relationship between labor and management remained strained. Section 4. Safety takes a backseat. The 737 MAX crisis deepens. The 737 MAX. It was supposed to be Boeing's cash cow, a fuel-efficient workhorse for the skies. Instead, it became a symbol of the company's failings. 2 fatal crashes in Indonesia and Ethiopia exposed deadly flaws in the aircraft's design and the company's safety culture. Despite the grounding of the 737 MAX and promises of improvement, problems persisted. In January 2024, an Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 9 experienced a near-catastrophic incident due to a missing door plug, a problem traced back to missing bolts. This incident, occurring just 2 months after the aircraft was delivered, shook public confidence in Boeing's ability to ensure the safety of its planes. The Alaska Airlines incident was a stark reminder that Boeing's problems ran deep. It wasn't just a matter of fixing the 737 MAX's software. It was about a corporate culture that had lost sight of its core values. The 737 MAX crisis wasn't an isolated incident. It was a symptom of a larger disease, a company that had become too focused on profits and too willing to cut corners. Section 5. Can Boeing fix it? A plan for improvement. Facing mounting pressure from regulators, airlines, and the public, Boeing unveiled a manufacturing improvement plan in January 2025. The plan, announced with great fanfare, promised to address the company's safety and quality issues. The plan focused on several key areas: enhancing safety culture, investing in workforce training, simplifying manufacturing processes, and eliminating defects. Specific measures included random quality audits, increased training on product safety, and additional inspections at supplier facilities. On paper, the plan sounded comprehensive, but would it be enough to restore Boeing's tarnished reputation and regain the trust of regulators and the flying public? Only time would tell. Section 6. The FAA steps in, regulatory scrutiny intensifies. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, once seen as a rubber stamp for Boeing, adopted a more assertive stance. Outgoing FAA Administrator Mike Whitaker, in a pointed statement, called for a fundamental cultural shift at Boeing, emphasizing the need to prioritize safety and quality over profits. The FAA implemented stricter oversight measures, including surprise audits and regular reviews of Boeing's manufacturing processes. The agency capped 737 MAX production at 38 planes per month due to ongoing safety concerns. The FAA's tougher stance signaled a shift in the relationship between the regulator and the regulated. The agency seemed determined to hold Boeing accountable for its failings and ensure that safety, not profit, dictated the pace of aircraft production. The FAA's actions sent a clear message. Boeing was no longer calling the shots. The era of lax oversight was over. Section 7. A Wake-Up Call. Lessons from Boeing's Fall. Boeing's story is a cautionary tale about the dangers of corporate greed. It's a stark reminder that when companies prioritize profits over people, tragedy can strike. Boeing's fall from grace offers several important lessons. Safety should never be compromised. When companies cut corners and ignore safety concerns, lives are put at risk. A strong corporate culture is essential. A culture that values ethics, integrity, and accountability is crucial for long-term success. Workers must have a voice. When employees feel valued and respected, they are more likely to raise concerns and contribute to a positive work environment. Regulation matters. Strong regulatory oversight is essential to ensure that companies operate safely and responsibly. Boeing's future remains uncertain. The company faces a long and difficult road to redemption. It must regain the trust of its workforce, its customers, and the flying public. It must prove that it has learned from its mistakes and that safety, not profit, is once again its guiding principle. The world is watching. Boeing's ability to change will determine not only its own fate, but also the future of American aviation. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.